Good evening. I'm Lori Wilson, Mayor of Suisun City. Welcome to the Tri-City NAACP Black History Month celebration in Suisun City. We would like to thank our sponsors, Suisun City Popeyes, Suisun City Waterfront, Holiday Inn Express and Suites, and the Office of Vice Mayor Wanda Williams. This event also coincides with the 45th anniversary of Tri-City NAACP. On behalf of myself, the entire council, and the residents of Suisun City, congratulations to Tri-City NAACP on your anniversary. Thank you for the work you've done in our community. Your work is important and vital to our community's progress. We all look forward to a brighter future. Thank you.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring. Ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won. Stony the road we trod, bitter the chastening rod, felt in the days when hope unborn had died. Yet with the steady beat have not our weary feet come to the place for which our fathers sigh. We have come over a way that the tears have been watered. We have come treading the path through the blood of the slaughtered. Out from the gloomy past, till now we stand at last, where the white gleam of our bright star is cast. God of our weary years, God of our silent tears, thou who hast brought us thus far on the way, thou who hast by thy might led us into the light. Keep us forever in the path, we pray, lest our feet stray from the places, our God, where we met thee. Lest our hearts, drunk with the wine of the world, we forget thee. Shadow beneath thy hand, may we forever stand, true to our God, true to our native land.
Growing up,
leaving the house with a big smile on our faces and a big plate of food was always a factor in my family. My mama make the best breakfast. I'm talking bacon, eggs, grits, and most importantly, and my favorite, her peach cobbler. I had to ask her what her secret was, and she told me it was her cold water crust. That's soul food. Here in our next segment, we'll be talking about soul food, food that tastes good.
Hello, my name is Cheryl Reed. I'm the owner here of Chez Soul. I've been a Solano County resident for over 30 years. I am now residing in the city of Suisun. I am glad that we are here to serve the community. Soul food to me is comfort food. Comfort food is cooked slow and low. I think soul food is important to the African American people is because it's part of our heritage. It's a part of our history. It reminds us of who we are from back in the day when we had slavery. A lot of times what they had given us to eat was was throwaways. But us being the people that we are, we took it and we made something good out of it that was nourishing and very filling for us. Soul food has been evolved over the years by, back in the day they used salt pork, ham hocks and stuff like that. Well, as time went on, it was told to us that salt pork, ham hocks weren't good for us because of high blood pressure, high cholesterol. So now what we do is we use smoked meat, smoked turkey butts, smoked turkey wings, smoked turkey necks to cook our greens, our beans, and things like that. I believe soul food is liberating for the soul. It puts you in a place where you're comfortable, you're relaxed. You know that when you eat soul food, that you're going to be full, your palate is going to be well satisfied. Soul food is a reflection of our ancestors. Soul food brought the family together. Soul food is good to bringing the family to the table, keeping the family together, keeping our conversation and the fellowship. If you notice with a lot of us African American people, what we do a lot of times when we get together, we always incorporate our foods, be ye greens, yams, fried chicken, all the foods that our ancestors had. Even some of us still eat pig feet, chitlins, to some degree. But it reminds us and it keeps us in contact with who we are and where we come from. I think my grandmother, she was the one that really inspired me to cook soul food. Me growing up as a little girl, we had to learn how to cook. My grandmother taught me how to cut up chickens, wash the greens. We picked greens, we picked peas, we did all those things. She's the one that really inspired me. She taught me a lot about cooking. And although she taught me, my parents both were cooks. My mother was an excellent cook. My father was a baker. A lot of people think Chez Soul was my idea, but Chez Soul wasn't my idea. I had a friend that I had known for many years. She and I used to cook together. When our family and friends would all get together, I was one of the ones that was in the kitchen preparing the food. So my husband ran into her one day and she asked him what was I doing. At that time I was just a housewife. And she told him that she was going to open up a restaurant and she wanted to know would I help her. And he told her, he gave her our phone number. She gave me a call. I met up with her and I decided to help her. She started Chez Soul on Parker Road at a lunch counter inside of a liquor store. And she had asked me, did I want to join her with Chez Soul? I told her if we did, that we needed to come out of here because I had a bigger vision for Chez Soul. Her health began to fail her, so she couldn't continue on with Chez Soul, so she moved back to Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Mama B's Candy Yams is named after my friend. That was her mother. Her mother's name was Beatrice. We call her Mama B, and she made those candy yams that are so famous here. Daddy Reed's sweet potato pie, that's my father-in-law's recipe. The oxtail, short ribs, turkey wings, smothered pork chops, all your smothered meats, they're not named after my mother, but they're inspired by my mother. My mother was a gravy sauce type of person. That was her specialty. So the gravies that come from those different meals, those were inspired by her. I devoted my time because of being in business. I mean, I'm just a stickler as to when I do things, I'm a stickler to it. I try to put my best foot forward. One thing about me, I've always cooked. I've always had dinner parties, big events and stuff at the house. But what I always enjoyed was people coming together, enjoying their food, and having good conversation. What I like here about Chez Soul, you may come to Chez Soul and you will see somebody that you haven't seen, you may have went to school with, you may have worked on a job with, or you may go to church with, but you'll see somebody here that you may have not seen in a while, and this place brings a lot of people together. That's what I like.
Hi, my name is Brandy Brown Mooring. I am the back house manager here at Chez Soul. I run the back house of the restaurant. I prepare the food and plate it, cook it, and prepare it for the public to enjoy it. Family get-togethers, some of the recipes that we share, some of the techniques that we use. I think about some of the things my grandmother told me to do, not to do, and some of the things the technology that we use today, that I get to see my family every day, that we get to spend that time together and bond and have a work relationship as well as an outside relationship here, and just the memories that we have. Most of our pictures here are at Chez Soul. The experience I like to see the smiles on their face, them being reoccurring customers, becoming a family to us. Some of our elderly customers we have lost within the past few years, and it saddens us, because they become like family. And the experience of the love that the food just brings people together. You don't know what you're missing. You don't know what you're missing. You will get that loving comfort food that you may need. Sometimes it may be just a piece of cake, piece of cornbread, some red beans to remind you of back home.
Hi, my name is Chantel Reed. I'm the front of the house manager here at Chez Soul. I've been doing this for about 15 years now, and it's a family restaurant. I do a little bit of everything, whatever needs to be done between washing dishes, cooking, customer service, whatever I need to do, I'm there to get it done. Just all the new people I get to meet, all the different personalities, just people coming from all over the Bay Area, actually all over California, people traveling all over the world and actually stopping here at this restaurant in Solano County, out of all places. I enjoy meeting new people. My fondest memory has always been helping my grandma prepare for Sunday dinner on a Saturday. We every Saturday, I'm one of 30 grandkids on my dad's side. So with that being said, every Saturday we had to peel some yams, some green beans, prepare sweet potato pies, which the sweet potato pies here are my grandpa's recipe. We just cooked for everyone, and it just wasn't for us. It was for everyone that we brung on a Sunday. So that's what's my fondest memory has always been to have a family gathering at the end of it. To make sure that this restaurant, the front is moving, that people are getting what they need, making sure that everybody feels that this is a place of comfort, that everyone is considered family as soon as you touch our door. I want you to have the same customer service that I wish I would have had when I came into your restaurant. So my goal is to make sure that you have an experience to make you want to come back every time you come here. I promise you won't go wrong with anything that you get here. My favorite is smothered pork chops, turkey wings, oxtails. I love anything in gravy. And I'm a gravy baby, so chicken and waffles will keep you coming back here, I promise you. There's nothing that you won't get from here that you won't be satisfied with. And you're gonna tell somebody. So that's my thing. Most people that come here always learn from somebody else, or they read a review that make them want to come here.